Today on the dually, working on the floor in here. We can see we have a giant hole and we need to cover the giant hole. So this is actually the factory spot where the center console would have mounted, which conveniently clears the transmission. So we are going to cut this up some more. I think I'm just gonna cut it even with this, where this bend is, and then kind of right here. And then just build a new, from this point right here, just a straight sheet down to just after the trans right there, probably right here. And then I'll slope it down so that it meets back up to here. I'll start with this top piece, and then I'll build the filler panels for the side. But I gotta cut this first, cut it a little more. It's hidden right here on this ear and this ear. And I'd like some more clearance on this sensor. And then this sensor, obviously this had to be cut up some more. So we'll cut that out fully and then work on the rest. All right, I got the hole trimmed out bigger to go around all of the sensors and clear these tabs on the case there. I've got 2 sheets of 16 gauge. I believe the factory is 18 gauge, so it's close enough. I've got some cardboard here I'm gonna make some templates out of. So let's get to it. This is my little cutting jig here, just a 2x4 clamp to the table just to hold it. Got this side filler piece, just trimming it down. It was a little too big. And then, you know, was working on the floor, just holding it with my feet. And then I was like, that's a little sketch. So moved up to clamping it to the table. But that side piece, what I'm working on now, you can see the clearance of the transmission there. making pretty good progress so far. Got everything on this side tacked in place. Of course, still have the other side to do, which is going to be a little more complicated because of that sensor right there. I won't be able to go just straight down with my panel here. I'll have to kind of put a little hump in it, but I do got some gaps here and there. But this is just I'm just tacking it in place for now, and then once I pull the body back off to paint the frame and do some other stuff, I'll final weld it and then seam seal it, probably seam seal it on both sides, just in case. But it's in place. It's I'd say probably 3/4 of the way done. I got the top and one side done. I guess that'd be a third, and then I got 1/3 left, 2/3. I don't know. Whatever. It's almost there. So the general shape is there. I just got to do that other side, and then we're good to go. Trans tunnel is in place. The shape is there. It's not complete. Of course, I still have to finish weld it, fully weld all the seams, and then seam seal it, stuff like that. But again, won't do that until it's on the rack and the body is back off, so I can get to both sides and then weld it without damaging the transmission in any way. I'll probably do that in the next day or two. Move it back over there onto the rack and take the body off and get going on some other stuff. Additionally, here we got the rear differential with all 4 tires and the brakes mounted up. You can kind of see that caliper back there. You can see here, all mounted up. I was initially having a clearance issue. The adapter was hitting the caliper on the front side. I did have to put a spacer between the adapter and the hub back here. So I will be putting longer studs in because we don't really have a full thread contact there. So I'll put longer studs in there to help with that. But we can see it just barely clears. Scratched the caliper on the first test fit because the wheel hit it, but that is no longer a problem, and nobody's ever going to see it scratch. But everything clears back here. Suspension has been sent off to powder coat. I should get that back soon, not really sure when, but gonna work on getting this back over here. Got to move the pumpkin and then get this back apart, paint the frame. I got engine mounts on the way, just the rubber inserts on the way, and then transmission mount also on the way. Cab mounts should be soon. I'm waiting on SMB is about to release body mounts for these. They should be coming out in the next couple weeks, so I'll get those ordered whenever they are available, and then get those in and move on to the next thing. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like the video if you liked the video, and leave a comment, and we'll see you on the next one.